Scottie Scheffler is with us at the 107th PGA Championship. We got time for a few questions, and we will jump right into them, starting right here on mic 7, please.
Scottie, hi. Congratulations on a very impressive round. You know exactly what it takes to win majors. How do you assess where you are right now going into the weekend, given your advantage maybe on other players who don't know what it takes to win majors?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I think I like the position that I'm in going into the weekend. I obviously wish I was a little bit further up the leaderboard, but overall I felt like I got a lot out of my game the last couple of days. And, I felt like as the round went on, my swing continued to get better and was able to hit some key shots down the stretch to give myself some opportunities. And, looking forward to the weekend.
Are you just in a good place right now? Do you just feel good? Because a lot of this is about mental well-being, mental fortitude.
Well, yeah, I think on the course, in difficult setups like this in major championships, you're going to run into some bumps in the road, and there's going to be challenges out there, and it's all about how you bounce back from them. And I didn't really feel like I made very many good swings today until probably the 14th hole, and then was able to kind of put some stuff together coming down the stretch, and I bounced back really well. I felt like most of the day, like I missed a fairly short birdie putt on 10. Came back, made a really nice par putt on the next hole. Hit a really poor iron shot on 13, made my first bogey of the day, and bounced back with 2 birdies right after that. And so just did a good job of kind of staying in the moment, not letting the mistakes get to me, and kind of just really grinding out a decent round of golf.
Doug?
You kind of answered it, but it seems like 2 days in a row, you've kind of like worked your way into your swing. Is that the case? And
I mean, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good observation. I wasn't far off the fairway to start the day. Besides the first hole, I was like way off the fairway. But outside of that, I was at least close to the fairway. It just felt like a couple bounces here and there. Like my tee shot on 3 bounced a little left, tee ball on 7 bounced a little left. 5, I was surprised how far it went. So I was close out there. It was just I didn't give myself as many opportunities as I would have liked to early in the round, but I still was able to shoot under par on the front 9. I kept a clean card, made some nice up and downs. So overall, pleased with the score I posted today.
So what part of you thinks that, it's not the best, but you're, 2-3 off the lead, and what part of you thinks why can't I sort this out for the whole round?
I think most of me is just glad to be close to the lead. I mean, if you're going to play a 72-hole golf tournament, there's going to be days and stretches of golf where you're not swinging at your best. And, over the course of a tournament this long and on a major championship setup, there's going to be, like I said, some bumps in the road. And so it's all about how you respond to those. And I did a good job of responding to those mistakes today and keep myself in the tournament.
Up to Shane on 13.
Yeah, speaking of bouncing back, looking at where you are now, does it look even bigger in hindsight how quickly you kind of put the double on 16 yesterday behind you and didn't let it sort of tank you around or anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, I think that's part of also being in a good headspace. I think is, like I said, there's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be challenges out there. Yesterday, the mud balls were definitely a bit of a challenge, and it's always frustrating when you lose shots really just due to a bad break, not really making a poor swing. And like I said, it's all about how you bounce back, and did a good job of staying in the moment yesterday and today. And on 2 days where I really didn't swing at my best and was able to keep myself in the tournament, really. Yesterday and today were days that were pretty challenging out there, and so I'm proud to still be in the golf tournament and looking forward to another couple days.
All the way up to mic 18.
Hi, Scotty. Rory had that good run, sort of end of the back 9, birdied the 10th. I mean, as one of the players who's capable of putting together those really good runs, when you're sort of playing with Rory and he starts putting one of those runs together, is it, what are you thinking? Is it hard to sort of, do you notice it the way he's going on a run? Do you sort of have to try hard to sort of not think about it? Just as a player who's been in those positions, what's it like when you're playing with one of the big guns who starts to put a couple of birdies together in succession like that?
That's a good question. I think when you're out there competing, I'm really mostly concerned about myself out there. I mean, I notice what's going on, but it's not like another sport. Like if we were playing basketball and he was hitting a bunch of threes in my face, I'd probably have to adjust something, because it's more of a one-on-one game. But in golf, there's 100, and outside of us two, there's 100 and maybe 54 other people in the field this week. I mean, it's a big field, and there's a lot of guys, and I think mostly we're competing against the golf course at times, especially the first 2 rounds. I mean, if it was, late on Sunday and he was making a charge to get 3 ahead of me, maybe I have to change something. But in the second round, it doesn't really make much of a difference to me.
We'll wrap it up here with Bob on 14.
Scotty, how much more firm was it today, or is it? Can it even get firm after all the rain we had?
The greens will definitely get very firm. I mean, they're going to firm up a lot over the next couple of days. I think we're supposed to get a little bit of wind tomorrow, and I'd be surprised if they throw too much water on them. The fairways, I mean, they maybe will firm up a little bit, but we'll see. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not really. I mean, yeah, they'll firm up a little bit. Who knows how much? I really don't know.
Means really not much roll, right, or not what you would normally expect.
The fairways will definitely not be firm and fast, would be my guess. But, like I said, we'll see what happens with the weather. I've been surprised at golf tournaments before, and, we'll see what happens over the next couple of days.
Early days on tour, like your rookie year, first couple of years, was there ever a time where you saw a name on the leaderboard that made you think, or did you ever pay attention at all?
Like, maybe think about what?
Just seeing a name and it getting your attention.
I mean, maybe Tiger, but just because he's Tiger, I mean.
Otherwise, no.
I mean, that made me think. I mean, not really. In golf, it's not like other sports because I can't play defense. Like, if I'm thinking about what somebody else is doing out there, that's not going to be a good thing for me. I mean, I'm out there to get the most out of myself and try and beat up on the golf course, and at the end of the day, that's what I'm focused on. If I could play defense, things would change a little bit. I'd be paying a lot more attention.
Defense, if you had to?
I was a good defensive basketball player in high school. I was our lockdown guy. I was the hustle guy. That's what happens when you don't have a lot of talent. You got to hustle.
Thanks for your time, Scottie.